Hi everyone, I'm Ciara Elliott.
And I'm Kaitlyn Phillpot. Welcome to this week's edition of the Bulldog Scouting Report with head boys basketball coach Nick Hinojosa.
Coach, a successful weekend for the Bulldog began Friday night with a win against Brown County.
Absolutely. It was a tough game. That bus ride it's not easy. You're winding down there pretty much the entire way, bumps and all sorts of it. So it's always a tough game to kind of get your feet under you and get comfortable and get loose. We started off the game really well, established control, and really played a great game pretty consistently. We handled their runs and closed the game out. It was as impressive as a game that we've put together this year. Led by Hayden McLeod with 28 points. We really just found the open guy. It was a team effort. I think everybody contributed in some capacity, and it was just an awesome night of basketball for us.
Good. You had a quick turnaround after that game on Saturday afternoon that resulted in a win over Mooresville Christian Academy.
Yeah.
Give us a recap.
Yeah, it was way sloppier than Friday night. And to be expected, you know, we get home from Brown County about 10 o'clock and got to be up early and play another one. But there's no excuses. We scheduled the game for a reason. We knew coming into it was going to be a tough turnaround. And it was a struggle to get our legs moving a little bit and get comfortable in an afternoon game. It's our first afternoon game and only afternoon game of the year, so at least scheduled wise. We really, like I said, we're sloppy kind of coming out of the gate. Established a little bit of control and went back and forth. They had some guys hit some really tough shots at the first quarter, and you know, I kind of go back and forth in a game that you could tell there was a lot of energy in the building. Having familiar faces on the other team makes it a little bit more, you know, intense of an environment. Another one where it got a little tight at the end, but we closed, which was it was good for us to kind of go through. Had the ball with 25 seconds left. We get a timeout, and the last time we did that was at Speedway with about a minute 20 left, and we turned the ball over at that point. On this occasion, we drew up a play and executed it perfectly, got a layup out of it, closed the game. That's everything you ask for, showing progress right there.
For sure.
Another doubleheader coming up this week. Give us a scouting report on both opponents.
Yeah, so South Putnam and Irvington Prep, both quality opponents. South Putnam, familiar foe, played them last year. Good established team. Coach Estrich has done a good job of kind of establishing his culture. It's his second year there. So the kids understand more of what he's asking them to do, and I expect them to be turning the corner here soon. They haven't really seen the results on the court as well, but they're right there. I mean, I was out scouting them versus Cascade, and they shot very, very well. Very well. They are right there. They just beat Duggar Union by 50 points. So it's a quality opponent. They're physical, they're aggressive, they're going to play hard, and they can shoot. They got 2 or 3 guys that are lights out shooters that we're going to have to be paying attention to, and making sure that we're kind of talking and communicating where these guys are at and how to close out on them and everything like that. Finishing possessions and getting the ball and going up the floor. I think we're going to be ready. We've been working on closeouts and communicating on where shooters are and different movements during practice so far this week, and I think that we're going to be in a good spot. It's going to be a close game, and I expect that we're going to kind of establish control and close it out.
Good. This is a very important stretch for you, and you have 4 home games straight. How does that make you feel?
I enjoy being at home. It's going to be comfortable and good, kind of getting used to being at home for a little bit, and then we finished with, I think, 5 straight road games, maybe 4. But then going into the sectional, I mean, it kind of gets us used to being on the road. I think it's 4 out of 5 that's on the road, but regardless, it gets us comfortable playing on the road, and right now we're enjoying the fact that we're at home and playing in front of our crowd, our fans. I think it's good for us to kind of establish our routines and get comfortable with that process and then change it. I like the consistency of being able to play a bunch at home and then a bunch on the road. I think coming up after South Putnam and Irvington Prep, we have Greencastle and Tri-West, and then we get out to Beech Grove and Cecina. We'll finish with 3 more conference games after that. You know, those are all tough opponents. We have a very tough stretch of games closing out our season, but it's good that we've kind of gotten to a comfortable rhythm. Good weekend last weekend. We'll see what this weekend unfolds, but just like last year, we're moving in the right direction at the right time, playing our best basketball, moving into February.
Good.
That's all we have for today. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.